Hey guys, and welcome to another Friday Fives. Now, apparently, Apocalypse Fiction last week was a bit too on the nose for what's happening in the world this month. So, this week, what I'm going to do is help out all of the homeschooling parents with my pick of the top 5 best books for homeschooling children in today's climate. So, let's jump right in, have a fantastic apocalypse, and here are my top 5 best homeschooling books. Okay, so coming in at number 5, we have The Railway Children, free on Audible at the moment and read by Olivia Colman. A fantastic story that really shows the independence and quick thinking of children. It's a great story to teach them some very good lessons about how children used to be and how they used to behave and how they used to take personal responsibility for themselves and the safety of others. Some fantastic messages and a great story. Okay, so coming in at number 4 this week, we have Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, narrated by Barbara Caruso. This book comes in at number 4. Haven't actually read it. I assume it's going to be a sequel to The Borrowers, about, Little Women. But it's very good value at the moment, coming in at 19 hours and 37 minutes. That's almost an entire day of peace and quiet for everyone that's homeschooling their children. So that's number 4, Little Women. And coming in at the number 3 spot this week, we have The Jungle Book, The Mowgli Stories. Now, this is a podcast free on Audible by Rudyard Kipling. It is, of course, a dystopian futuristic novel about how children are going to be living in the future, and it follows the journey of our protagonist to survive in this new world while surrounded by various gangs and other things that he needs to deal with. They're, of course, represented by other animals that he's going to end up eating. Anyway, so that's number 3, The Jungle Book. And we're getting up there. We're coming in at number 2 with Watership Down by Richard Adams. This is an incredible story that teaches so many good lessons about where to find rabbits, how to think like rabbits, how to hunt rabbits. It even gives some really good information on how to capture a lot of rabbits at once, what you need to attract them, and you also get an insight into some seagulls as well. But in today's climate, a fantastic read for anyone homeschooling. Learn about your prey, learn about your future food source. It should also make them sleep really, really well at night, especially if you play this as a bedtime story. Get to the bit where Bigwig has a fight with General Woundwort, put that on just before they go to sleep, and you're guaranteed a nice peaceful night. So that's number 2 on the homeschooling for kids this week. And here we are, guys, the coveted number 1 spot on the top 5 best books to homeschool your children with during the apocalypse. We have An Economic History of the World Since 1400 by Donald J. Harold. Coming in at 24 hours, this book offers some fantastic information that these kids are really going to need. It's a little bit technical, but it tells them exactly how to rebuild the economy from where it's roughly going back to. So that's An Economic History of the World Since the 1400s. Check it out and start listening today. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's top 5 best. Every single week here on the channel, we do release another top 5 videos. So check those out, and we're only a week away from my next review, Ready Player One, which will be on the channel soon. And of course, coming up on the 19th of April, we have a Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I will be doing a review on that on the 20th. As soon as I've listened to it, getting it on day 1. So if you are thinking about getting that new book, the Hunger Games book 4, but it's really a prequel, check back on this channel and enjoy the 5s and have a very happy apocalypse. Stay safe, and I will of course talk to you on Sunday.